Hey, what's going on guys? I'm Primal Liquid and this is going to be a little treat for you guys because I know it's certainly a little treat for me. Let's do this. Yeah, great. But yeah, like basically I was jumping on today ready to do some more FF9 and well I thought, you know, it's been a while since I've checked the store, so I had to pop in, had a look around and well I found something rather wonderful. I found the Spyro trilogy. Now I know this, well Spyro 1, 2 and 3 were actually released on the American store, well I don't know the exact date, so I'll just say quite a long time ago. So I was definitely really rather surprised to like see them on the European store. So needless to say, I had to get them pretty much instantly. Like, you know, I mean, it's pretty much like I suppose like a childhood thing really, you know, like everyone's played it and all that sort of stuff. Oh god, I love Gamma. But yeah, like, so instead of just playing it though, I figured, well, you know, like, it's a game that everyone's played, or almost everyone's played, you know, like, if you had a PS1, chances are you played this, really, you know. So I figured, well, you know, if I'm going to play it anyway, why not record it? You know, I mean, it's definitely been, I think, you know, I'm just going to say probably around 10 years since I last played this, if not a little longer than that. So, unfortunately, well, I'm not going to say unfortunately, but I can't exactly remember exactly how to do all of it. I mean, I know there is like the newer Spyros and all that sort of stuff, but, well, to be perfectly honest, just like every other game, you know, like, the prequels are always a lot better, although that is just my opinion if I'm honest. Like, pretty much every game I've played, you know, like, if it's got a prequel on the PS1 or PS2, it's going to be better than the sequel on the PS3, you know, or even if, like, it's a prequel on the PS1 then a sequel on the PS2, 9 times out of 10, the PS1's better, you know. I mean, that's just my experience with pretty much every game I've played like that, so, you know, I'll just throw that out there. But yeah, like, Spyro 2. Although I did notice one little thing on the, like, main menu of it. Like, when you download it, it says Gateway to Glimer. Whereas on, like, the actual main menu of the game, it says Ripto's Rage. So, I don't know if that's, like, a little mess up, because I know Ripto's Rage was what it was called on the American release. Whereas Gateway to Glimer was, like, the European release name. So I don't know whether that was like a mistake or whether like pretty much like a shoddy port from Sony's part. You know, like, instead of like changing the name, well, instead of like actually getting the appropriate version, they pretty much just like took the American version, stuck it on the PSN store with like the European's name. I mean, that's my 2 cents on that, but anyway, the adventure begins. Let's get into it, shall we? Alright, what we got? Well, when it finally loads, there we go. Okay, I'm not actually doing anything here. Is my controller dead? Okay, let's just, okay, no. Right. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with that. I'll tell you what. Turn off controller. Turn controller back on. Continue. There we go, yeah, that's fixed it now. Pogo the Gem Cutter. Fortunately for us, and the lizard just showed up
and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
Yeah, you know, I suppose I can. Ooh. Okay, that's a little weird, like, the analog for the cameras are back to front. Right, options, camera, passive, active, I'll keep that as it, okay. Right, what is changing it to active do? Not a whole lot. Unfortunately, I can't use the analog stick to turn it either. Right. Oh well. You know what? We'll make do. We'll make do. I wonder if the yeah. Right. So this is the Spyro that you can do the like little gem finder, which is gonna make life a lot easier in the long run. Because you know, like, if you played Spyro 1, 2 or 3, and like, I'm sure you've all had that moment where it's a case of you're trying to complete a level, and then you realise, oh fuck, there's one gem that I don't have, and then, you know, like, you're hunting around everywhere for hours on end for this one little gem, and then when you find it, it's right at the start of the level, and you're just like, well fuck, how on earth did I just miss that, you know? So I suppose like I chose the right one to start with. Okay, no. Active is no good. Passive. Map. Okay, let's do that on. See what that does. Oh. Oh, it's me. Analog was stuck. I'm gonna be honest, I never actually once knew about this map feature. Wow. And, you know, I've played through this game so many times before, and like, I did not know about that. I was saying that it is quite ugly, isn't it? So I think we'll turn that off. Seems like all this video is going to be is me just getting ready to actually play the game. Right. And how many gems are there? 400 gems, 14 monsters, and 3 orbs. Yeah, that's not a problem, you know. I think we can do that. And then of course we can do the little bug so we don't have to come back here later on. We can get this whole area done first trip.
Hi, Spyro.
Zoe.
I'm a friend of Alora's, and she's asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress like this.
Okay.
That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Okay. That's a little different to the European version. If I remember correctly, on the European version, she says something like, just ignore all the brain cells dying from it and that. Which, to be honest, was quite a nice little hidden joke thrown in. I'm quite disappointed that's not in here. I wonder what else is different from the EU and NA version of that. I mean, it is quite a shame though that they didn't actually like port the proper version, so to speak. Well, I suppose, like, in a sense it is the proper version, but at the same time it's not like my proper version, if you know what I mean, from me being, well, like, UK and not American, so I suppose that's things with games though, you know, like, there's quite a few differences that are subtle hidden things like that that not well, that people wouldn't really pick up on, so to speak. I know I can't get up there yet. Money bags.
The dragon everyone is
Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there's a small feat of bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross. I suppose you're gonna regret it later though, buddy. Just you wait. Oh.
To get a good look around, hold down the triangle button. Try using triangle to look around this cave.
Okay. The buttons are definitely back to front. That's gonna be... well, it's not gonna be like too big of a problem. It's just gonna be like annoying, you know. Like, I'll get used to it sooner or later, but it's definitely gonna be annoying at the start, you know, like, because obviously, like, I'm just used to, well, I don't really know a way to put it, but basically I'm used to, like, you press on the left button, the camera moves left and that. Yeah, I don't know if it's just like some games that are like this from the Americans, or, you know, like, I mean, now I could just be remembering completely wrong, and the European version could be like this. But, well, I'm afraid, like, I just don't know. Alright, well, first things first, we'll get all the gems lying around on the floor first.